Hey guys, this is Catherine with Oracle Intuitions. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This is going to be your weekly energy reading for July 23rd to the 30th. So we're going to be taking a look into the energy of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone. But I do suggest you take a look into your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign videos that come out on my channel throughout the week. Also, I just wanted to send a little bit of an apology before we get into the readings. Normally, the air and fire signs would be coming out on Wednesday and Thursday. However, due to we had thick smoke coming in from neighboring provinces because of their forest fires, and my allergies flared up, and sore throat. I couldn't talk very well. So I wanted to give my my voice a break for a couple of days. So again, my deepest apologies in regards to that. Please make sure that you are a subscriber. Click like, click share, because on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time, we do provide mini live readings. So this is right here on this channel. And it's such a fun show. We have such a good time, and we do try to get to as many readings as we possibly can in the time that we allot for the show. Also, on Sundays at 2 o'clock p.m., we do bring on different live spiritual guests. Of course, they're live, but it's a live show bringing on different spiritual guests is what I meant to say. So we hope that you can join us for that as well. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing week. Many blessings. Take care. Gemini, welcome to your weekly reading for July 23rd to the 30th. We're going to be taking a look into the energy of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone. And also remember that time in the spirit realm is irrelevant, so these may be upcoming energies, current energies, or a validation from spirit in regards to some sort of past energy. If you're looking for a personal reading, you can contact me at oracleintuitions.com, or through my email at oracleintuitions1111@gmail.com, or through my social media pages at Facebook and Instagram at Oracle Intuitions. So let's see what is coming through for Gemini right now. We have love. Beautiful energy. So for some of you, maybe perhaps there is, a person that you're interested in. Maybe you're looking into developing more of your consciousness of love. Maybe you're looking at things in that element of love in some manner. We also have, again, take off your mask. This is interesting. This has come up for all of the air signs so far. So I feel like Spirit is saying in order to develop a love of some sort, whether it's a love for yourself, maybe perhaps a love for others, it's time to remove that mask. And I feel like what Spirit is also saying, it's also congratulating in some way that you may perhaps have been taking off your mask, okay? I feel like for you, Gemini, that maybe perhaps you're presenting who it is that you truly are. And through that process, you've been bringing in some sort of element that's either a deepening love for yourself, discovering who it is that you are, or perhaps, you're drawing in some sort of external love from somebody, or this could even be a group of people, whatever it is. Maybe you're getting it deeper within your family, or your, the people around you, but you're allowing yourself to present who it is that you truly are. We also have procrastination. So this is an energy from Spirit. I do feel that for some of you, maybe you're procrastinating taking off that mask. Maybe you're procrastinating develop some sort of area of love. Now, love doesn't need to be romantic, okay? It can be that love, of ourselves, our inner selves. It can be a love of our higher selves. It can be a love, towards our job, our career, maybe something that just makes us truly happy, all right? It's that element of love. And just take it as it's resonating with you. But with that procrastination, it's like you're holding back on something. So maybe for some of you, you have to profess a love, or you have to profess or allow yourself to express an element of love. Now that you're taking off that mask, it's time to go a little bit deeper. All right. And that's really the message that I'm getting from Spirit, is just time to go a little bit deeper. It feels like for many of you, you've been doing a really good job of presenting, or allowing your true selves to show. But maybe perhaps there's something that you need to say to somebody in regards to an element of love. So let's get some more clarification and see what's coming in at this time. Yeah, we have release. It feels like you need to release, either release some words, release an energy. All right. Maybe perhaps again, maybe you're stuck in a relationship that isn't truly making you happy. All right. Maybe it's time to release that energy. Maybe perhaps, you're doing things or not doing things that aren't, really fueling your spirit. Okay. Fueling who it is that you are. And again, because there's some sort of holding back on vulnerability, or perhaps holding back on what it is that you truly are, or who it is that you truly are. And with this procrastination, Spirit is saying, stop procrastinating. It's time to release. It's time to move forward. It's time to let go of whatever's been holding you back. We also have this nature card. So for some of you, this could have to do with, maybe you do need to go out in nature. Maybe you just need to allow yourself, some sort of release of energy through meditation, through hiking, maybe perhaps conversing with nature in some way, especially if you're sort of stuck in the city and you can't, you haven't really gone out and you've been doing the same things over and over again. I feel like it's time to, take that energy a little bit further, time to expand that energy, maybe just do something different, which will help rejuvenate the soul. We also have reclaim who it is that you are. I feel like some of you, maybe perhaps even during, this last year with the lockdowns and stuff, is that you really got a little bit lost in yourselves. All right. Or you got a little bit lost in, this even could have to do with social media. Maybe perhaps, you've been paying too much attention to social media. Maybe perhaps you're not discovering who it is that you really are. And I feel like Spirit is saying, get away from the computer for some of you. Get away from the TV. Get away from the things that, aren't really feeding you or your soul or your mind. It's time to expand yourself. Start reclaiming who it is that you are. Take off that mask. Allow yourselves to be vulnerable. Allow yourselves to open up. So let's get some more clarification and see what's coming through. Yeah, we have that King of Swords coming in. So this is interesting energy, because I do feel like with that King of Swords, he can be very diplomatic, but he can be very unemotional as well. He can be in this place of just trying to look at everything logically, or look at everything, from sometimes one point of view. All right. And what I'm getting here is it's time to expand that as well. Maybe perhaps for some of you, you've been putting everything into some sort of, well, this is the logic behind something, so I'm just going to go with it, instead of truly taking a look behind the scenes, or truly taking a look as to what it is that you need to expand on. Okay. And I feel like Spirit is saying you've been procrastinating on allowing your heart to open. You've been in an unemotional place towards something. All right. Whatever it is, work, career, relationships in some way. But now it's time to really open up, time to take off that mask, time to reclaim who you really are. So with this Four of Pentacles coming in, yeah, it's like you're holding on to something. Okay. I feel like Spirit is saying you're holding on to something and you're not allowing yourself to embrace that emotional energy. You may have been in this place of logic, or just in this place of this doesn't make sense, or this doesn't, I can't put an emotional spin on this. I feel like for some of you, there's a fear here of going deep emotionally for whatever reason. There's some sort of barrier, some sort of block that's preventing you from really taking a look either at a situation or perhaps within yourself, because you're too scared, or there's a fear, or, there's just some sort of energy that's preventing you from really looking into what your soul is calling to you at this time. And we have this Queen of Cups energy. So I really feel like when that Queen of Cups comes through, this can, again, talk about not only pure unconditional love, but it can also talk about a mutual love for some. It can talk about using your intuition and your psychic senses, and just following what it is that you need to follow, what it is that you're being guided toward. Stop procrastinating on taking that deeper look within you, or perhaps towards a situation. All right? Don't let fear hold you back. It's not the time to wear the mask right now. It's time to remove that mask and truly reclaim who you are. So let's take a look at relationships and see what's coming in through. Remember that relationships do not need to be romantic. They may be friends, family, or coworkers. They could be a deeper relationship with yourself. So let's see what's coming in. Relationships for Gemini. Relationships for Gemini. All right, first card coming through. There's a solution for everything. There's a solution for every problem. I do feel that your solution right now is to look deeper. Look deeper into the situation. Look deeper into yourself. Don't just take everything at face value is what I keep getting with that. We also have transform. Can't make this up. Transform the way you see. Transform the way you see. Take a deeper look into the situation. Everything's not as it's being presented in some way, shape, or form. And it's time to, again, she's wearing a mask, right? This mask is coming through. Take off the mask. Maybe take off the blinders. Transform the way that you're looking at something. Look at something in a new perspective. And we have embrace oneness with the universe. So, it's interesting because we already had that nature card coming through. And I really felt that for some of you, by taking another perspective or a different perspective, or, maybe getting out into nature, getting away from, your normal behavior or your normal patterns, will really help transform the way that you're looking at something. So when this is relating to relationships, I feel that for some of you, you're either holding yourself back towards a particular relationship, or maybe perhaps not seeing the truth behind a relationship in some manner, and it's time to start taking that other perspective. I do feel that you may have been taking an unemotional point of view towards it, all right? Trying to suppress some sort of feelings or emotions that need to be released. And through this process, it will help reclaim who you are. Again, maybe perhaps you let a part of yourself go because of some sort of disappointment within a relationship, or what you're perceiving as a disappointment in a relationship. But again, it's time to take another perspective, take another look at it from some other angle here. Maybe perhaps you have to look at it from the other person's point of view and not just your own. All right, it's time to go deep. So we have, see, look at this, awareness is coming through. So I feel like there's, some sort of awareness. Again, maybe just looking at something in a different way. All right, but when that Ace of Swords comes through, this is really about that crown chakra, okay? It's the Spirit is trying to bring through some sort of possible messages or awareness to you that's coming in, through that crown chakra. And it also almost reminds me sometimes that Ace of Swords reminds me of the chakra system, from the crown to the root, all right, that awareness flowing through. So I feel like some sort of messages are trying to be presented to you. We also have the Three of Wands, so take another viewpoint. It really feels like when that Three of Wands comes through, it's like your ship coming in. You can see in the distance, your what it is that you're desiring, or what it is that you want to create coming to shore. It's not quite there yet. So I feel like there's some more work that has to be done. Maybe for some of you, you felt like you had already done enough work, or maybe perhaps you felt like you were already in a good place, but you still weren't seeing results in some way. And I feel like Spirit is saying to you, take another look. All right, that ship is there. The ship is there, but you need to have some more patience for it to reach the shore. There's some more work that needs to be done at this time. In some way, have that communication with the universe and discover what it is that needs to be released. Yeah, look at this. 8 of Swords coming in. So stop holding yourself back. Again, this is really about, it's within you. It's within you to achieve your dreams. It's within you to achieve a relationship in some way, especially when this is talking about relationships. It's up to you to release the energy towards something in order to better the situation in some manner. Maybe this is just giving you a peace of mind, or perhaps it may even change the energy within a particular situation by having another perspective, or by having by releasing some sort of energy that you've been holding on to. When that 8 of Swords comes in, it's really up to that girl to walk away. She's not really trapped by anything. Nothing is really binding her. But within her mind, she feels that she's trapped, that there's nothing she can do. She's not willing to take that step forward. But if she just, did take that couple of steps forward, she would realize she's not surrounded by those swords. She can walk away at any time. So whatever is holding you in, Gemini, at this moment, it's time to let go of that. Releasing and reclaiming of who you are is very important at this moment. So let's take a look at a closing message from the universe. So I feel like for those of you that are seeking a relationship, basically what it's coming down to is this. Within some sort of relationship, and it could be, with whoever or within yourself, I feel like if you're wanting to deepen that relationship, it's time to go in to your inner self and discover what it is that you might be holding back on. What is it that you're not releasing towards the situation? Maybe perhaps you just need to have a different perspective, or have some sort of, compassion toward the person, or maybe just look at the situation and say, okay, this is what it is. I'm trying to make something out of nothing, or I'm trying to make nothing out of something. Okay. Also, for those of you that are trying to bring in a relationship, it's time to really go deep within yourself. Discover who you are. Discover what it is that you want. Allow yourself to take off the mask when you are, presenting yourself to another. And this may help bring through that relationship that you've been seeking or wanting or desiring. So closing message from the universe. We have the revolutionary. It's time to spring forward. It's time to spring forward with a new sense of passion, all right? A new sense of wanting to create, a new sense of, the revolutionary, what are they? They're new, they're innovative, they're trying new things. This is something that people maybe haven't seen before. Maybe this is something that you haven't seen within yourself before. And it's time to expand. It's time to evolve, not only your way of thinking, but perhaps by reclaiming who it is that you are, you're going to be springing forward into some sort of new development, whether, again, it's a deepening of something, or it may be something brand new that is going to present itself. So, Gemini, I truly hope that this has helped. Have an amazing week. Take care. Many blessings, and see you next time.